Hi, this is Michael, and this is my review of the Java Presse pour-over coffee maker. This is really nicely made. It's stainless steel, 100% stainless steel, and it has micro perforation on the side here. And really, this is one of the key factors in what makes a pour-over work well. You have to have the correct grind of coffee, and you need the pour-over to have the correct type of perforation on the side, otherwise you can't get the proper flow of water through the coffee grounds. Now I really actually prefer the stainless steel mesh to using a pour-over that has a paper filter, because the paper filter will hold on to a lot of the oils and essences in the coffee that can add to that flavor in your cup of coffee. So the stainless steel isn't going to hold on to any of that. Now the way this works is you want to get a freshly roasted bean for the ultimate cup of coffee. I use a hand grinder to grind mine, and it takes me about 2 minutes to grind my beans, and I grind them to a medium coarse consistency. So I'm not going to make you wait for the whole 2 minutes here, but we'll be back right in just a minute or two. Okay, I am done. Now what I've done is I've just ground 24 grams of coffee, and I'm just going to pour it into the pour-over. You can see the manual burr grinder gives you a very nice consistent grind. So as I slowly pour the water in here, I'm just going to basically pour the water in slowly so that the coffee grounds are sort of floating in a water. You don't want to pour all the water in at once, and that way you'll prevent the coffee grounds from sticking to the inside edge of the pour over here. Basically, you just want the beans to sort of be floating freely in the water. So it takes a slow, consistent pour, and it should take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes maximum for you to make your, in my case, 12 ounces of coffee. So you don't want to use boiling water. You want to boil your water and then let it sit for about 30 seconds. So just off boiling. First thing you want to do is you want to let the coffee bloom. So you just pour a small amount of water in there and then just let it bloom. And this is going to let the gases come out of the coffee, and should take about 30 seconds for that to happen. Now that our coffee has bloomed, you just want to very slowly pour your water around the edge and in the middle, and just do it very slowly and consistently. You'll notice that I'm not filling the entire pour over with water. That prevents the grounds from sticking on the edge. We just want to have those grounds basically immersed, sort of floating in the water, and that's going to give you the best extraction. After I've made my coffee, I dispose of the grounds in a compost bin here, and eventually those will make their way into my garden. But it's really important after you've made your coffee to wash this in hot water with soap, and you want to make sure you get all the oils out of here. And if you just don't do that, if you just rinse this out without using soap in a short amount of time, you're going to find that your mesh here is going to start getting clogged up, and therefore that's going to affect the ability of the water to flow through this, and you just really won't be able to use it very long. So you do have to make sure you clean this regularly, either by throwing it in the dishwasher, or there are other methods you can use to clean this. And the Java Presse folks have included a really helpful guide with the pour over to give you 3, 4, maybe I think there's even 5 different suggestions on how you can clean this. So make sure you clean it regularly. This is going to last a lifetime. It's really well made, stainless steel, and it doesn't wear out. It's just a really excellent way to make a wonderful cup of coffee. Make sure you use freshly ground beans. Make sure your grind is consistent. You want to use a medium to a medium coarse grind, and you can play with that. Once you go down the rabbit hole of making coffee, there's lots of variables, but start off just simply and enjoy your coffee. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.